Alright, there you go. Content warning, not intended for all audiences. The full list is at Black Tag Games, but I gave you the most severe ones. There were a couple others, but flickering image effects as well, so watch out if you are prone to seizures. And I wanted to tweak one more thing. Alright. Let's ride. Oh, you can turn off the animations. That's cool. I do have a bit of a toothache, so if I start talking funny, it's because I don't want to open my mouth too far. Alright. Yeah, Scarlet Hollow was the other game they did. I don't think I'm going to go for all the achievements in this, but...
You're on a path in the
Oh, good. It's red. I don't have to do all the reading.
The path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Weird place to keep a princess, but okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
That's bad. Alright, so... Oh, we can get extra lore from exploration and stuff instead of just acting. So we got, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though. What are you talking about?
About the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Problematically to you, maybe.
Put an end to her.
Okay. Okay. So, how can a princess locked away in a basement in the world? You don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not gonna kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Oh. Oh, there's a lot more here. Okay, cool. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Alright, Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch Viva la Revolution.
Spirit.
Sorry I'm covering some of the answers and stuff. Just
you make your way up the short path to the cabin.
No really clean way to do a layout without obscuring some of the text.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I'll even voice the main character.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, so even the character you're playing is talking against you. Interesting. Alright, I guess we're going in.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
There's your pristine blade. Alright.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Guess we're going in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries.
So even the princess is a shitty landlord, that sucks.
Who's there?
It's commanding. Almost as though she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
keep going.
You're still listening to reason.
Not one for banter.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Oh?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
We're probably about to find out.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Maybe just a little. What? No way. Why would you even think that?
Maybe because of the giant knife you're holding?
Fair enough.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Very true.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Don't want to have a chat.
Poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I feel like maybe we could have gotten a knife with, like, a sheath or something, or tucked it into our belt.
Your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Well, now you're just taunting me.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see the razor sharpness in her gaze? I don't think she's bluffing. She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
You sure she's not armed? Okay.
I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
There's gonna be claws. You know there's gonna be claws.
Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay. Fine then, I guess we're in an impasse.
We are.
For the love of everything, just slay her already. Or drop the blade. Do something.
Stare at the princess while holding onto the blade.
Squinting fiercely. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Yes.
You'll have to blink eventually. Just make a choice.
Well, we'll go with what they want me to do first, then we'll fuck around later.
The princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck. Blood sprays from the cut. Your severed
So
claw.
she's not even a monster. She's just well equipped.
You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time. With the last bit of your
Eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
I mean, she did pretty much kill me.
Oh.
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
Somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder...
Also, I don't know if it popped on your guys' screens, but or on the capture, but I got achieved for manifesting a gun for my enemy to kill me with.
There it is again. That razor-sharp look in her eyes and the terrifying conviction in her words. But you don't have the time to worry over such things. Everything goes black, and you die.
And we got an achievement for the real Slay the Princess starts here. Wait. Oh! Oh! I thought I was just going to loop some more.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh, it is? Okay.
That path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
We'll make sure to ask some new questions this time, too. Alright? Wait, hasn't this already happened?
Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Okay, so the narrator's not aware or lying about it.
What happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay.
There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's going to kill us again.
Okay, so I guess that's the voice of our last iteration.
Another one of us in here? If you go to the cabin, you might as well just throw yourself at her feet and beg for mercy. You are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff that pathetic little voice to the back of your mind.
But he can hear the other voice.
Focused on the task ahead.
Okay. What happens if we try to turn around and leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around
There's an
and...
achievement for nope.
Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. Okay.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
I have a feeling that's not going to be... that's going to work.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
So it looks like they took a note from
Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
the Stanley Parable. Alright, turn around again and leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Fair enough. Alright. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods asking me to kill someone for them.
I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
I mean, you have a point.
And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too. So if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
Fair enough.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Guess where this is going to end up?
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Alright,
There's always a choice. But let me tell you,
so our options are kind of out here.
you're making the correct decision for pretty much everyone.
I like the parallax wiggle too.
I have one last warning for you. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah, I've been there, heard that.
It's not her lies that'll stop us. I must admit, I'm a little worried about going back in there. I don't want to be as much of a downer as my new roommate, but we were...
I'm curious how many voices they're going to stack on me as well.
She seems more demon than princess. Ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about. She's just a princess. Don't get all in your head about it.
Guess we're going in.
The interior of the cabin is larger than it should be. The only item of furniture is a plain wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Didn't mention the dust this
The
time.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Alright, let's go to the basement. I think on the next run we won't take the blade, we're just going to go in and have a chat.
It's open, revealing an old wooden staircase. The steps are wide and deep. The air seeping up from below is heavy and oppressive, with an odd, eggy stink to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably
So it's
be
more sulfuric this time around?
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Oh, she's not thrilled.
There.
It's somehow even fiercer than it was before. Of course it is.
I do like how her text reflects
Don't let it intimidate you.
whatever's changed
Carefully
here.
make your way down the stairs.
Hi.
Descend the final step. The form
Tail.
of the princess
Horns.
comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Is it just me, or is she bigger than last time? It looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought. I told you. It's pointless.
I was wondering when I might have company. Free me from my bindings, and maybe I'll let you live for a while.
He's not even bringing up the knife. Okay, and that's all we got. That's cool, though. I mean, I guess there's more achievements to get, depending on how you handle mostly the first chapter, I would imagine, but I'll check that out on my own time, so as not to spoil, but the framing was a little different than I expected, which is cool. These are really, complete credits for a demo, so that's cool. I am intrigued. I think I already wishlisted it, so we're good on that front. Alright, that was Slay the Princess, and it didn't get too bad.